towards the latter part of this week's portion of Shemini, read about these signs, these two characteristics that an animal must have for it to be considered kosher. It must have split hooves, it must chew its cud. And I want to focus on the deeper meaning behind these two signs and how they apply more generally in our life. So firstly, having split hooves. Judaism is not a religion which preaches abstinence from the physical world, abstinence from enjoyment of this world. Quite the opposite, man is supposed to enjoy the fruits of this world. It's one of the reasons given why man was created last, that he should be able to come into a world perfectly created for him. So in a sense, yes, absolutely, have your feet on the ground, have your hooves on the ground, but make sure that in those hooves there is a gap, there is an opening to allow spirituality, to allow holiness. So when you're partaking of that delicious meal, make sure that you make a blessing beforehand and afterwards. Make sure that you eat that meal with manners in a respectful manner. And obviously not only in the area of food and eating, but in all areas of physicality where we are rooted to this world, and quite rightly so. Make sure you've got spirituality, holiness in all those areas. And the second aspect of chewing the cud, in a world today, society, technology, where we are inundated, flooded with stimuli, with messages coming in, mass media, we've got to be so careful in what we consume, what we digest, what becomes assimilated into our being, into our bodies. Let's make sure that we mull over it. We're not so quick to just accept everything that we see. But even more than that, make sure that we've got the filters on, that we shouldn't be seeing the things we're not meant to be seeing, not hearing the things that we're not meant to be hearing. Let's make sure that we're conscious consumers, that we're assimilating into ourselves only the things that we know are good for us from a spiritual, healthy point of view, good for ourselves and good for our families. Don't be so quick to swallow and digest. Take time to consider if that is really something that you should be consuming. Wishing you and yours a wonderful Shabbat.